In the issue that we have just posted for Ethix, we're focusing on the subject of entrepreneurship. In these days of few jobs, or at least an increased number of joblessness, we are concerned about the area of how do people create a job rather than look for a job. So in the course of doing this, we talked to Guy Kawasaki, who's the pioneer of entrepreneurship in the modern technological age. Guy has written a book called Reality Check, which is a wonderful introduction to the topic of how do you create a business, how do you get venture capital and that kind of thing. And we talked through this question of what he looks for as a venture capitalist in terms of how he would fund a project. So there's a great opportunity to learn from that. I also found a gentleman in England, in Bangalore, Collin. Collin has a great model for doing venture capital, and it's a little different than most people have here. We were thinking of it both to provide insight as to how this kind of thing is done in another part of the world, but also maybe to inspire some budding venture capitalists to think about this model as another way of starting businesses. Some people say, I'd love to start a business, but I'm not sure where to start. I'm not sure what product or service to offer. There's some great insight from a fellow named Clayton Christensen. Clayton Christensen lays out this case in The Innovator's Dilemma that big companies have a horrible time starting new things within their business, and he lays out why. And every one of those reasons is a reason why an entrepreneur can have a great opportunity to start a business. So I talk about that in my column in Technology Watch, and that's the current issue that's posted now. For the next issue of Ethix, we're planning to look at this very challenging area of medicine and how we can think about medicine as a business, healthcare costs, the moral issue associated with healthcare. It's an area that's filled with technology issues, with ethics issues, and with business issues. To do this, we've identified two people that are rated by medical communities and a group that does these kinds of ratings. We've identified two people from their top 50 most influential people in the country. One is Bob Wachter. Bob Wachter is a hospitalist. He looks at the issues of how do you think about health care from the point of view of coordinating care within the hospital? How do you think about the business model? How do you think about the outcomes, failure rates, problems, all sorts of things? He's a wonderfully insightful person. We're also going to be talking with Gary Kaplan, the CEO of Virginia Mason. He is also rated as one of the top most influential people. He has identified some ideas from industry that can be brought to bear on creating a different way of thinking about healthcare, and I think that model will also be of interest to our readers. So the medical area will be posted in about 2 months. We look forward to your comments on all of these areas. Thanks.